Kickstarter Talk is officially a 2019 program. Welcome to the first edition of Kickstarter Talk, where we talk about all the amazing Kickstarters from the indie creators that have made us aware of it. So much going on in Kickstarter. It's nice to have a look at the advocate for the creators who are very vocal and who are making sure that they're getting noticed. And remember, $1 can show support, attract attention, help fund projects, support creators, and create new worlds. And if you're looking to create a new world that you want to kickstart, check out Kickstarter for the Independent Creator, a second edition of Practical and Informative Guide to Crowdfunding by Madeline Holly Rising and Christian Chin. And by the way, Madeline Holly Rising, amazing creator of Boston Metaphysical Society, is up for an award right now, or a contest to get an award. Please check it out. It's on our site and it's also in our Facebook group. And if you want to learn more about books, please check this list out. More about comic books, check out this list. Some great reading material. All right, so we're going to jump right into it, and this is Unkillable Joe. Remember, everyone gets 1 minute on our timer, so every Kickstarter gets a minute. Respect, and we're going to make sure that the video starts to play before we hit the 1. Once it starts to play.
What's up, everybody? Just hollering at you for a second about my book, Unkillable Joe. Should be out very, very soon. It's going to be out by the end of the month. I'm going to make a little Kickstarter for that. Basically, I was just going to release it digital first and then later print it, but a lot of people wanted that print sooner, so we're just going to do a tiny Kickstarter, get it printed up for you guys. I think I'm doing 5 for the PDF digital, 10 for the paperback plus 5 for shipping, 20 for a signed copy with a personal message and so on. It's a wonderful story. I'm very, very proud of it. It's my debut novel, my first novel. A really shitty comic creator. His characters come to life. The narrator hates his guts. Shit gets crazy. It's got a lot of self-loathing, a lot of anti-suicide message in it. It's funny. It's sad. It's action-packed. It's an awesome fucking story. So look for the Kickstarter very, very soon. And again, for supporting me and supporting my projects, I love you guys. Be good.
I like that quick video. Our timer is not even off yet. 2 seconds. Here we go. Beautifully done. My hat off to you on that one. Great, great intro. I like it. That makes me want to investigate more, doesn't it? All right, so let's get in, and we're just going to pull slightly back to make sure we get the full video on the screen. We don't want to miss any of the awesomeness that is Guinevere and the Divine. So we're just going to move back our Facebook audience to make sure that they're catching it. There we go. All right, we're going to move it back in the screen, and here it is. Guinevere and the Divinity Factor, excuse me, a new urban fantasy story in the vein of Harry Potter and the Great Gatsby. Timekeeper, if we could have 1 minute on the clock.
Creator Preston Poulter, the one who brought you White Lily, the story of the 2 deadliest female fighter pilots in history. And judging by the reaction I get from fans at the comic shows I do, my next story is going to be even bigger. Guinevere and the Divinity Factory. Our story opens with Guinevere, who's an apprentice wizard entering a palatial estate. There's a massive flapper party going on, but she's not here for the party. She's here to meet the patron wizard, the master of the house, Francis Gatz. Imagine combining Harry Potter and the Great Gatsby, and you get an idea of the world that results in Guinevere and the Divinity Factory. To help bring this story to life, I commissioned Juliet Kita, whose likeness I used for the character of Guinevere, together with her husband Nathan, in order to act out the 2 lead roles in the opening scene of the comic book, set to the music of Big Bad Voodoo Daddy in a music video. We have some wonderful perks for people who back our crowdfunding campaign. We've got the comic book, we've got the music video, we've got fantastic art. I've commissioned a variant cover. It's beautiful. It's only...
All right, hold the show. We have to go back. We have to look at something. I only just caught it. That must have been I was looking down the last time that we played this the last 2 times. And the first time I played it, I was actually checking it. Yep, that's what I thought there was. There's a BDSM feel to this book. This I did not know. How did I miss this? We're going to go into overtime.
Guinevere and the Divinity Factory. To bring this story to life, I commissioned Juliet Kita, whose likeness I used for the character of Guinevere. Book, set to the music of...
Yep, that's exactly what I thought it was. Now Rob's in. Well, it's Look, David. Look, David. It did make me more interested, but also it kind of goes to show that the creator doesn't mention it and shows it only, and that kind of says something. I don't know. I'm actually curious about it. Yeah, but I'm okay, John. You covered it. We're gonna watch the next video, John. This question's for you. How does it bring up the BDSM community? Does it normalizing it? Yes, good point. Is it something that fits? It's not something that makes fun of, because it looks like it's not something to make fun of the BDSM community, and it looks like it fits in perfectly. And now I gotta admit, Dave's right. David's right. My interest is definitely peaked. And remember, on this show, if you want to see more of a Kickstarter video, speak up. Say, hey, I want to see that whole video. The audience is in control, and at the end of the show, and thank you, John. John said it fits. At the end of the show, we will play full videos if you guys want the full videos. So you guys make some noise. If you guys got a link that we didn't have on the show today, put the link in the comments. Come on, let's get it done. Let's get advocating. Let's get some books funded today. Speaking of funded books, let's check out The Chronicle of Villains, a gritty tale about the world's most dangerous people on a mission to destroy each other. 1 minute on the clock. Timekeeper. And I love it. Again, comes in under a minute. So perfect. So awesome. I'm in. This is back-to-back guys on Kickstarters. Check it out. And we're going to go quickly to our comments section where John had said, and John, you should put the link to what you're talking about. When you have reviewed something, show it off. Put it in the link of this program. I enjoyed it. I can link you to the article Christ wrote. I think I'm reading that right. Christ, right? Not Christy, but Christ. Christ wrote. So, yeah, link us. Put it in the comment section, please. And we'll call it up on the show today. This is Bad Sushi Cannon graphic novel. The space exploits the 3 intergalactic repo men. Robots, beer, hats, fuzzy meters, and sea cows. Let's see what this is all about. 1 minute, timekeeper.
Hello, I'm Simon Mitchell.
And I'm Matt Mitchell.
And we are co-creators of an irreverent little comic book called Bad Sushi Cannon.
Bad Sushi Cannon is the culmination of over 30 years of love for both the science fiction and comedy genres. It centers around 3 main characters: Bang Foley, captain of the ship Karma Chimera, and his best mate, Eddie, and the ship's mechanic, Sam. They are intergalactic repo men. These issues are their chronicled misadventures through a dangerous and often stupid universe in search of their next repossession mark. From space stations at the edge of sanity to planets inhabited by theme park robots gone wrong to Chinese restaurants, these characters run clueless through the cosmos, surviving by their wits and luck.
If you guys want to see the whole video, you're going to have to make some noise. We're moving on to I'm Watching You. No, that's not a threat. That's the name of it. It's a horror screenplay adapted to graphic novel detailing a family of 4's encounter with a stalker. Oh, my. 1 minute on the timer. Oh, I forgot about this one. We cannot actually play this one. We're going to have to skip it. They used... see, this one's a hard one because it's a cover. I think we're going to allow it, but we're going to turn off the music. And the only reason I'm doing that is because it's not the official song and it's a cover, and I think that that's a fair use argument, so I'm going to allow it. But it would be pretty much "Sweet Dreams Are Made of These." Who am I to disagree? I could actually sing the song for you, but I'm sure everyone's like, please, Rob, don't. Especially not as creepy as this is. Me singing that would probably make it really creepy. And this just, I can't watch this video. It's unsettling. The black and white and a little bit of color, it really brings it home. John says, it's gotten worse on Instagram. You can't stream with any kind of music. Well, we got in trouble with our YouTube thing. And a year ago, we were up to 10,000 views. We were doing really good. We got knocked down at the beginning of January last year because all these creators kept using this stuff. And now we're still trying to rebuild that YouTube audience. We lost, for some reason, a lot of our users. I don't know if they deliberately punished us and took away people who were subscribers, because I remember there were more subscribers. And then suddenly there weren't. So it kind of sucked. What doesn't suck is Leave the Light On in a small town near New York. An undead serial killer has begun. Let's try this again. In a small town near New York, an undead serial killer is beginning. All right, one more time. All right. In a small town near New York, an undead serial killer has begun. It should be begun. That's what started me. Begun claiming the life of children using the city's electrical system. That might be on our fault too. I'll have to look up if that's actually on the Kickstarter. And if not, either way, we'll fix it for the next show. But here we go. This is Leave the Light On, #1. Can we have 1 minute on the clock?
Hey, thank you for stopping in to check out Leave on the Light. My name is Bradley Golden. I'm the creator and co-writer with George Aguilar and with artist Alex Sarabi. This actual book is a remake of a book I did 2 years ago and got put on Comixology. The artwork wasn't really that great, so I decided that my fans needed better artwork and better story, pretty much. You know, everything has been redone. Instead of 4 issues, it's going to be 3 issues. Instead of black and white, I'm going full color with this book. Now, there is an option to get this book in black and white. That's going to be in the tier in the reward section. But yeah, thank you for stopping in. You know, the book is pretty much about a serial killer who was caught, put to death, but as he was dying, his soul got...
All right, you're going to have to find out what happened to his soul by either making some noise in our chat room or going to see it yourself. And the White Widow Expanded Universe is now available on Indiegogo, and you can get these amazing titles by Jamie Tyndale and some other amazing creators who are mixed in there. And super excited to be promoting this because I absolutely loved White Widow last year. Super excited to see it back on the show so soon. This is the amazing book. It's The Advocator Presents Indie Comic Franchise Shorts. The Advocator is like webisodes for indie comic book franchises, or as I now call them, comicsodes. Short stories giving you more of the characters you love. You have to back this. If you don't back this, I don't think you're really my friend. And no, kidding around aside, I'm not even in this book, and I'm really excited about it. I've been talking about it on interview after interview. People are loving it, literally loving what they're seeing. We have people signing up for the future issues. We might be booked for the rest of the year, but issues. This is something that's changing advocating. Become an advocator on Kickstarter now. Here you go. Monkeys in the booth. Can I get a minute on the clock? Advocator presents Binary Star, this week's featured story. The mismatched interstellar heroes of Binary Star drop in on a wild party on a black market planet, but while they're building giant tequila ice luges and getting into territorial bar fights with dogs, a psychopathic seductress secretly stalks them from the shadows. By Jamie Primack. Also featured on this Kickstarter is Mary Revised, Grimwood Crossing, not broke down yet, The Void, .5, and Modern Testament. The Advocator Presents is a collection of short stories from insight to the characters for some of our creators featured in the volume that you already know a fan of. You're getting a brand new story you've never seen before. The Advocate Presents is a new way to advocate for creators and their creations by allowing them to create new stories within their worlds and then advocate for each other on the Comic-Con highway. A great benefit of this project is that the creators are all equal in this project, and all creators will get an even share of the books printed. No one creator profits over the other one outside the hustle of sales on their tables at the Comic-Con highway. All right, come on, you guys are excited. Come on, get up and like applaud the fact that finally there's an anthology that's not taking other creators' stuff for one creator and make money off of it. Everyone profits the same way by selling the books. It's a great idea. Show the world that creators can work together. Show to the world that we can rise together. Back this amazing project. Jamie Primack is our featured story if you guys haven't gotten that right now. Look at that art. Oh my God, it's amazing. Oh, I'm such a fan. We have to move on. I know I only get a minute, and even I have to follow the rules of the show, but back to Winter Advocator. Speaking of awesomeness, check out Dog Days, brand new to the program. Look, can we have a minute on the clock, monkeys?
Welcome to the Dog Days Kickstarter, a crime noir tale that follows a pair of canine detectives embroiled in a cult attempt to murder and skin its citizen. Meet Barnabas, brand new on the job and willing to help, and a crime too big and too sinister for him to handle. Meet Wolf, a hard-beat detective who's been on the job for a long time, not excited about Barnabas on the case, and she has her own problems with the litter of pups on the way. Animals being skinned alive, taken somewhere sinister, as we explore into the dark noir world of Dog Days. With Dog Days, we have just a few. For just $10, you can get the digital PDF of Dog Days. Just $20, you can get the graphic novel in print, all 100. Called the Butcher Edition.
You're going to have to watch the rest of the video or make some noise if you want to see the rest of that. We got to move on to Dean Kish Presents. This is Tainted, now live on Kickstarter. Someone get me a minute on that clock, monkeys. I'm really just a monkey, but I just like that from wrestling when they used to say that. Play the footage, monkeys. Oh, this is one of those music ones. The only reason we're going to play this again, I am breaking sort of a rule, but it's my show. I think the actual premise of the book is super important. I'm not a fan, of course, of using the licensed materials, but you know, it's a new creator. He's learning. I'm gonna do what I can to support people. In 2019, we're gonna find a way to support everyone we can. Sometimes we're going to break and bend some rules, but we're going to make sure we follow copyright laws. Dog Days from Marcel Dupree is awesome. He's amazing. All right, guys. We got 7 seconds on the clock. I love goth girls, by the way. And that's it. That's the show. That's all the amazing Kickstarters that you will find on Kickstarter from creators we know. There's more coming. We keep hearing every day we're going to be adding some. This show is going to be short. We have 20 minutes of time to look at some stuff. So let's see what we got going on. We're going to bring over our chat room onto this window, and we're going to check out some stuff here. And let's see. Maybe I can go back. Okay, let's see what we got. I can't see the comments. All right. This is not working. We're gonna have to go back. We'll go back over here and I'll just swing it around. Our YouTube audience might be a little pissed for a second, but we'll get them. We'll get you guys what you need to see.
Window, and we're
all right. Just waiting for a load. All right, here we go. All right, so we're going to read some comments. Oh, here's the Bleeding Fool comment we were talking about. So leave the lights on. No, it was beginning here. So I guess I'll leave it because that's what they wanted. I think it should have been begun, but what do I know? What do I know? All right, let's. I think we got the wrong link. Loading, so we're gonna try this. There we go. Bleeding Fool. Let's check it out. This is the indie showcase. Of course, there's Guinevere and the Divinity Factor. Super, super awesome. Love the art of this page right there. Not a fan of the Nazi stuff, but the rest of it I am, and I would assume this does take place during the Nazi uprising, considering the time and all that. I'm really liking this book the more and more I see it. I've been to parties like that. I actually want to go back. I miss New York. All right, you got this awesome alternate cover. Bad Sushi Cannon. Wow, like we're really seeing eye to eye on this, aren't we? John and me, we're covering the same things. Oh, he's got something I haven't covered. Is this on Kickstarter? Repo Man? Oh, no, this is the same thing. What am I talking about? This is the Bad Sushi Cannon. I thought it was something different for a second. Guardians of Elroth, unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, it was on Indiegogo. It didn't quite make what it was looking for. I think the creator extended it a little bit. It looked really cool. I was kind of sad it didn't get a lot more traction. I thought it looked like a powerful story. It didn't go much further than that, sadly, and that's a shame because this would look like a really good story. Let's see. The White Widow is hot. The artist was at last SuperCon. Yes, actually, that artist is my friend. That's how I got to know about this. He passed it on to me. He's a great guy. For those who don't know him, you guys got to check out. The entire team is awesome, actually. You know, you definitely should be following them. They're definitely, and he worked for Marvel, by the way. Yeah, Marvel. So it was very, very cool. Oh, it is getting a relaunch? Oh, thank goodness. Finally, the right chat. No, Joe, I was listening. You're right. I wasn't listening as much, Joe. But hey, Joe, why do I feel like your book wasn't featured in our show today? Was it? Like, I'm sorry. I do so many Kickstarters. No, there's is Unlikable Joe. There we go. Okay, here we go. And since Joe showed up, and I love the fact that Joe showed up, Joe gets some more love from me. We're gonna play Joe's video again.
What's up, everybody? Just hollering at you for a second about my book, Unkillable Joe. Should be out very, very soon. It's going to be out by the end of the month. I'm going to make a little Kickstarter for that. Basically, I was just going to release it digital first and then later print it, but a lot of people wanted that print sooner, so we're just going to do a tiny Kickstarter, get it printed up for you guys. I think I'm doing 5 for the PDF digital, 10 for the paperback plus 5 for shipping, 20 for a signed copy with a personal message and so on. It's a wonderful story. I'm very, very proud of it. It's my debut novel, my first novel. A really shitty comic creator. His characters come to life. The narrator hates his guts. Shit gets crazy. It's got a lot of self-loathing, a lot of anti-suicide message in it. It's funny. It's sad. It's action-packed. It's an awesome fucking story. So look for the Kickstarter very, very soon. And again, for supporting me and supporting my projects, I love you guys. Be good.
All right, man. I'm digging it. I'm in. Let's check out some other things I'm into. And how does one get to Bleeding Fool with the Advocator? I'd love the Advocator to be there, John. What does a guy got to do to get on Bleeding Cool? Because I'm a Bleeding Fool. Because I'm in. I'm all about it. Let me know how I can be part of this. Why, hello there. Nice Street and Naughty Street. I'm going to pick Naughty Street. Nice Street looks like, I don't know. It's weird. It's just weird. I expected something cooler, but it looks funny. It's got a sense of humor. I kind of dig that. It's like G.I. Joe for like anime, it almost looks like. So definitely worth checking out more of that. Here's Tainted. Oh my God, I love this cover. Such a powerful thing. Look at how hot. I'm sorry, goth girls are hot. I won't accept hate mail for that comment. They are. Goth girls are hot. I don't like the headset things. I know it's popular. My niece has one. I just don't dig them. But super cool. Killing you in my mind. I love that shirt. I want that shirt, actually, if anyone else say that. Oh, this is new. A Jalaya? A Jalaya? I don't know if I'm pronouncing that. John, do you know how to pronounce that? Let me know. Adventures. This looks like it could be interesting. We'll give it a quick look. Maybe it's got a video, and we'll give it some love. Since John covered it, we're gonna give it some love. Hopefully, it doesn't have any trademark music in it. And then the Unforgotten, a benefit book for William. Is this still going? I told someone to see if it was okay if we could put this on our site. No one ever gets back to me. A lot of times, we offer to do something, and then no one ever gets back to us. And we do need permission to do a lot of stuff. So let's see. It's still on there, but because if anyone can ask Michael Marcus or anyone who knows him if we can back this, I would like to help for this. I've shared it, and I'll share it again right now. But because of our site, we have a very strict rule that we don't post anything on our site without permission, unless it was something that we consider fair use to post. Like there are certain things. I'm not going to go into it now, but there are certain reasons we'll break it. But this is a close one. But I mean, if they don't want our help, then we're not going to force people to take what we do. We get permission for everything we do. So, and let's check this out. Fingers crossed there's no bad music.
Hi, welcome to our Kickstarter for our two-time Glyph Award-winning character, Ajala. I'm Stephen Harris, artist and co-creator of Ajala.
I'm Robert Garrett, writer and co-creator of Ajala. For those of you not familiar with our intellectual property, Ajala is set in an alternate reality, New York, Harlem. And it's a 13-year-old girl who finds out that her parents are part of a group that has been educating and policing the community since the 1920s. Knowing that her great-great-grandfather was one of the founding members, Ajala joins the group called the CSC and becomes a junior member in training.
This next chapter, which will be a double issue, issues 5 and 6, will be a more gritty, hard-hitting rendition of our story. We will introduce new characters and expand the roles of familiar characters. We want this to be a tool to help young people grapple with today's realities.
Moving forwards with the Ajala story, we will be looking more at current events such as police brutality, housing, community, and family. With your help, we will be printing, coloring, and lettering a collected edition of Ajala.
Please contribute and share. We promise this will be a cutting-edge story in a series of adventures for Ajala. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, I want to show, and I'm giving you credit, John, right now in our chat room. I'm reaching out to Stephen Harris, and I'm asking, you were on the show. This is what I'm typing. You are on the show thanks to John over at Bleeding Fool. I told him we want to feature it. I gave you guys the credit. I showed him that he's on the show. Hopefully he'll come watch the video and see what we did for him. He'll give us permission to put it directly on the site. And it'll be cool. 50% funded. We definitely want to help that out. 6 days to go. I think we can get some traction on there. All right, so let's see what else we got in the chat room. I want to get all of our chat stuff done. Travis, you did miss Dog Days. I'm trying to see the other ones. So we have a couple different ones. Oh no, this is our main one. Okay, so this isn't it. Let's see. But since Travis is here, we'll play Dog Days again. Why not? Since Travis mentioned it, and that's what you do, mention things in your comment. And since he mentioned it, Travis gets the full video with that creepy piano music playing in the background. Here we go. And also, let's give some credit to the team behind it. Travis Gibb is the writer. Penciler by Riccardo Fassini. Claudia Giuliani is the colors. Letterer by Bryant Fowler. And edited by Chuck Pino.
Welcome to the Dog Days Kickstarter, a crime noir tale that follows a pair of canine detectives embroiled in a cult attempt to murder and skin its citizen. Meet Barnabas, brand new on the job and willing to help, in a crime too big and too sinister for him to handle. Meet Wolf, a hard-beat detective who's been on the job for a long time, not excited about Barnabas on the case, and she has her own problems with a litter of pups on the way. Animals being skinned alive, taken somewhere sinister, as we explore into the dark noir world of Dog Days. With Dog Days, we have some amazing pledge levels that we want to get you connected to. Here's just a few. For just $10, you can get the digital PDF of Dog Days. Just $20, you can get the graphic novel in print.
That was not me stopping it.
For those who love the bad guys, we have an exclusive Kickstarter cover called the Butcher Edition. If you want to be in Dog Days, now is your chance. Have a cameo in Dog Days as your favorite pet or as yourself, as whatever animal you want. Hurry now, pledge today, before it's too late.
All right, so check this out. Because Travis is my boy and we're working on projects left and right together, including The Advocator, which we have a lot to go, I wouldn't feel right not mentioning this. So I'm going to give you guys the hookup, the information about Dog Days, something that you might not know. So there's a day one reward that's super fantastic. I already did it. Day one special for the first 24 hours. This is what you get. Celebrate 2019 with Travis and his amazing crew, including Evolutionine. I think I'm saying that right. The publisher behind this. Excuse me, I partially burped there. I got so excited that's what happened. I burped. Get 5% off and a free print for coming on day one. That's right. You're going to get an exclusive free early bird sketch print. How awesome is that? Dog Days physical, Dog Days PDF, Dog Days print, all for $19. Say what? This is also one of Marcel Dupree's amazing titles. Super, super excited about anything Marcel Dupree does. So back it now, back it often, share it with your friends, tag your friends in it. Who doesn't like dogs being detectives? Come on, this is like dogs playing poker. See, the dogs are excited. You heard the dogs barking. They're super excited about it. They heard about it. They're now part of it. They heard about dogs being detectives and got excited. All right, so back to our comments section to see what else I'm missing. A lot of people commented. I'm loving it, guys. Travis, we gave you the Dog Days. You featured. Wait a minute. Time out, John. You featured The Advocator, and I didn't know. Jax is in the room. That's why it suddenly sounds that way. He came in to visit on Daddy. He's in the middle of his winter vacation. He's just trying to get attention now. Oh no, this is no, John. As much as I like that was featured. Hold on one second. We're kicking Jax out. He's too crazy. He's too crazy. He saw Christmas trees being carried out by the bouncers. They're going to probably sedate him or give him ice cream. I don't know which one, but something's going to happen. All right. No. I meant here. Let me show you, John. Let me show you what I'm talking about that I want to get on the program. Allow me to show you, my friend, what I'm talking about. What you should be backing because we're friends. This is what I'm talking about. It's the Winter Advocator. What does the Winter Advocator have in it? That's a great question, John. Let's find out. There was like an update that made it go hiccup. So in the meantime, I'm going to look over. Oh, I hate when I get the spinning wheel of death. All right, here we go. Spinning wheel of death. This week's feature story. The mismatched interstellar heroes of Binary Star drop in on a wild party on a black market planet. But while they're building giant tequila ice luges and getting into territorial bar fights with dogs, a psychopathic seductress secretly stalks them from the shadows. By Jamie Primack. Also featured on this Kickstarter is Mary Revised, Grimwood Crossing, not broke down yet, The Void, 0.5, and Modern Testament. So Travis Gibb and Joe Valen are talking about a bunch of stuff, and Joe actually said, "Mind funded, my man. It's so goddamn silly and awesome. Proud Papa already chipping away on the second sci-fi crime thriller. Ooh, and I have 2 new comics launching this year. We have a lot to look forward to in 2019, guys. You're hearing it first. Joe Valen's going to have 2 amazing comics coming at us." And then Travis got excited and he said, "Tag him." And they went back and forth talking about it. And John, you said something about, something was like Sucker Punch, but good. And I was wondering what it was. Travis put in the link for Dog Day. So you have the direct link in there. And you need to spell my name right in that title. Do I have it wrong? Does it? Is it really wrong? Let me see. He says I have it wrong. So now I've got to go look at it. Damn it. Travis, you sure it's wrong? Yes, he's right. And you know what's funny? The reason I'm saying damn it, Travis, is because I did fix it. And the reason I'm upset is something's going on with my spell check lately. And Travis will understand this. WordPress switched to Guten. And I've been trying to get this new Gutenberg thing a chance. And it keeps like screwing everything up. Yeah, so frustrating because I'm dyslexic as shit. You guys know that. Most of you who watch this know I'm dyslexic. I can't see when I did something wrong. I did fix it, Travis. I apologize for that. That's on Gutenberg, though. Yeah, I'll take the hit because I should know how your name looks, and I should have picked it up. But that's definitely on Gutenberg. Freaking Gutenberg. Gutenberg's just a new operating system that's not working well. And I'm thinking really hard about switching back to classic mode. All right. I can do the Advocator next week. Yes, John. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. I can totally. Yes, please, John. Fit it in. Use a shoehorn. Use some vegetable oil. Whatever you have to do, man. Get it in there. We need the love and support. We're not trying to make money. And, of course, it's not making a money project. It is merely the fact of what it stands for. And we have a minute. So I'm going to steal that minute. And since you guys have been talking about the Advocator so much in there, who do I send? Who do I send the questions to? Send them to me. I'll answer them right away. I'll get them back to you immediately. I'll make sure to bust Travis and Chuck's creative minds open to get the information we need. You thought I was going to get dirty with that, didn't you? I didn't mean that other one. I meant their minds. I want the information. Yes, yes. All right, so real quick. And remember, we have a New Year's Day special going as well. Travis likes 2019. He's going to be a dad this year. So he's excited about 2019. So he's a 2019 deal for our Kickstarter as well. You'll be able to get not only the cover, which this dude is responsible for, but it was Travis's idea. I just did the heavy lifting and re-photoshopping it and putting it together. It's his idea, sure, but I did the heavy lifting. And here are the covers, and these are not necessarily final. We're still toying with them, but you can pick like the Binary Star cover or the Grimwood Crossing cover or if you're a Broke Down fan, how could you not have that? Into the Void channels the actual Karate Kid. And then the Modern Testament just has more. Oh man, they're all great covers. I actually had to back it. I got them all. I couldn't. And notice that I'm not listed in here. This isn't even my project. I'm the one running it to keep things fair so no one can talk about, well, where'd the money go? No, I'm in charge of the money. And since I'm not making anything off of this book, it all goes to the right place. No one can say, oh, well, you know. No, oh, well, you know, because there is no oh, well, you know. All the money's going straight to Kraken Printing as they're going to get us the book. And then we're all going to be happy. That's it. Time has expired. This has been an amazing show. Thank you all for making the chat room like pop up like something serious. I just want to make sure that the other chat room, like we have a lot of people in the other chat room making comments too. Let me see. Joe came over to us, so that's okay. That's okay. Oh, and breaking news: Steven says that we can cover the Kickstarter. So thank you, John, for giving us a great Kickstarter. My dog's got to go pee-pee. If I don't go now, she's going to pee all over it. So speaking of that, I'm gonna give you guys something since my dogs are going crazy. Who let the dogs out? Well, that would be Dog Days. And I'm going to let you guys watch Dog Days one more time. If it plays. There we go.
Welcome to the Dog Days Kickstarter, a crime noir tale that follows a pair of canine detectives embroiled in a cult attempt to murder and skin its citizen. Meet Barnabas, brand new on the job and willing to help, in a crime too big and too sinister for him to handle. Meet Wolf, a hard-beat detective who's been on the job for a long time, not excited about Barnabas on the case, and she has her own problems with a litter of pups on the way. Animals being skinned alive, taken somewhere sinister, as we explore into the dark noir world of Dog Days. With Dog Days, we have some amazing pledge levels that we want to get you connected to. Here's just a few. For just $10, you can get the digital PDF of Dog Days. Just $20, you can get the graphic novel in print, all 120 pages shipped to you. For those who love the bad guys, we have an exclusive Kickstarter cover called the Butcher Edition. If you want to be in Dog Days, now is your chance. Have a cameo in Dog Days as your favorite pet or as yourself, as whatever animal you want. Hurry now, pledge today, before it's too late.
All right, so today in an interview, I was told I had a voice like Nathan Fillion. I actually liked hearing that. It made my day. Speaking of making my day, why don't you check out MrAnderson.com and check out what the Indie Devil is up to? And of course, you're going to see about the Advocator, and we're going to be announcing my schedule very shortly. We're going to do it one at a time on the site for my most recent one, but you can go back and see some of the other things that I've done and some of the missteps I've taken. It's maybe a Kickstarter that failed, but a lot of stuff's going on. I'm super excited. This is going to be 2019, no matter what. No matter what anyone tells you, this is going to be the year known as 2019. My name is Mr. Anderson, and this has been a production of Indie Advocates. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next week and throughout the entire year of 2019 to advocate for some amazing Kickstarters.